Hey y'all, it's Ayana and welcome back to the Everything Grows podcast. So today I'm back. Short version. Today I'm back. I felt like I needed to take a moment to self-reflect and have time to be by myself and be in my own energy. Of course, I was still hanging out with friends and being with family and things like that, but just get time off of social media. But more so I can plan better. I feel like a lot of times I will go into things and not plan out as thorough as I think. I'm not going to say that. It's all a learning lesson. I feel like I learned some lessons throughout my first couple podcasts, and I felt like I needed to go back to the drawing board and plan out for myself better in the future, especially with me trying to release my journals as well as like just take everything grows to new heights. Like I did a what's it called? I did a workshop for a pageant recently. I've been speaking to others in small groups, but that's amazing for me because that's the things that those are the things that I want to do. I want to have workshops. I want to release my journals. I want to do public speaking in person. And it's crazy because when I was younger, I did speak a lot publicly. I was in a speech competition for boys and girls clubs and what was called Youth of the Year. And part of it was a speech competition. We also had to do an application, but that was the far majority of it. Like speaking in front of people and meeting people and shaking hands. It's so funny. Quick story. There was a certain politician that I took a picture with when I was younger. Because I was like 15, 16, 17 when I did this. So because it was like over a couple of years that I served, because I did win for my Boys and Girls Club, the region that I was in for Greater Washington, and then I won for Virginia State, and I think that's where I was. I don't know. I don't know, but I got a couple titles and I got some good scholarship money, so that's what that was. And I took a picture with this person, and later on, a couple years later, I found out who he was, and I was like, "Get me out of it! Take that picture out." But I just say all that to say, self-reflection. And talking about the things that I want to do with Everything Grows. Of course, like people talk about partnerships. That's the times of now. That's how you grow and become better. So, and not become better, but that's how you grow and have more people to see you. So I say all that to say is that I've really just taken this time to get within myself. I've been waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. At one point I was waking up at 4 because my body like started to get in the rhythm and was like, wait girl, we up. I'm like, But yes, wake up at 5 and then go to the gym and get my life together. And I love going to the gym. That's my favorite part of the day. That's my happy place. One person said you have to go to the gym and get invisible. And I feel like that's a perfect example of what I've been doing. Just trying to not necessarily be invisible, but just get myself together, especially because I'm trying to transition into a new space in my life. There are a lot of growth things that I want for myself. I don't know. I think people at this age, like if you are 24 or like in that 23, because I'm not 25 yet, but I'm on my way to 25. But yet like that 23 to 25 range, like we're at the space where we're trying to make different kind of decisions. We're trying to make different choices because we're becoming more aware of our choices and the consequences of our choices. And I'm not saying that I've been making poor choices. It's just I could have been making just better. Like they're like, I'll say like C-level choices, like average choices. But it's like, y'all ever saw that, I know y'all have, saw that TikTok that's like, think big. Think big. I'm trying not to cuss so the YouTube people won't get me. But that's what I'm trying to do for myself. I'm trying to think big. I'm trying to be grand because I know that things are possible for me, especially with, as I talked about in other videos, a mindset shift. It's so important to do the things for yourself and check those things that make you fearful, those things that make you uncomfortable, those things that don't settle well in your spirit. Because the longer that you leave them unconfronted, the more that it will influence your life. And I felt that, like, I would get to the point where, for this example, because I had to switch my mind, I got to a point where I was like, I don't know if I really want to do this, but I love speaking to people. I love sharing the information that I have in my mind. I love encouraging people to become better and to grow and to learn and do the things for themselves that they need. I love to do stuff like that. So it's kind of getting out of myself to say, like, no, ignore that part of your mind that is saying that you can't do it, because you can. And that's why, again, being disciplined, going to the gym in the morning, eating well, again, what goes in your body, again, influences your mind as well. How much do we take care of ourselves? Treat yourself like a baby. That's what I've kind of adopted myself to thinking, to treat myself like a baby and care for myself in a very careful way, because I know what it feels like from myself and from others to not be taken care of. So it's not even, and it's on an independent tip too. The longest relationship we're going to have in our lives is with ourselves. There's no one else that is going to care for us, be with us, look at us, more than we will with ourselves. And that's why I talked about in my other video, being in good company when I'm by myself. I am always in good company when I'm by myself. I don't want to be around nobody, and I know y'all sure. I was about to cuss. I know y'all surely do not want to be in space with someone who's not speaking well to you, or not just being the best energy. Like, you can feel when your aura is sticky, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about when it's sticky. And if you are somebody who maybe has never even felt the relief of having time by yourself, and you really don't have space by yourself, do your best. Try to take a walk or something. Try to take some time, or even if it's just like that time when you on a bus or you on a train. I'm from the city, so that's where my mind automatically goes to. When you on a bus or when you on a train, when you're by yourself, take your time, or don't always feel like you have to be around other people. I promise you, you have time. I mean, we have time, but we don't have time. But we have time. We have more than enough time to spend with ourselves. We have more than enough time to nourish our minds and nourish our bodies, because what will that do? In turn, we will always get a return on investing in ourselves. Always get a return on investing in ourselves, whether it's with relationships with other people, the flow of our finances. That's a huge thing. If you think you're not going to make your money, or if you think you have to work 500 jobs in order to make a living, I understand with the society that we live in. At the same token, we can set ourselves up for success by making diligent choices for what we will do. And it's all about time. Like, I saw this video of this girl. I saw this video of this girl earlier. No judgment. It's just some things that I know that I'm not built to do. I told my mom the other day, I was like, Mom, I was like, I'm not a hustler. And she was like, what? I said, I'm not a hustler. Yeah, for me to sit up and be working. No physical labor, but stuff like this is the kind of work that I do. This is the kind of thing that I will hustle for, and that's what I'm saying. I won't do work that just doesn't feel like value my time, value my space, value me as a person. I like to be in happy, joyful, peaceful places. I like, and that's why I like everything grows, because this is my space. This is my community. This is our space, and this is our community. And I feel, and I always pray for that people will always come into the space that need to be here, and nothing more, nothing less. I'm showing up for an audience of one at all times. And this video is, yes, to say that I'm back, and I'm very excited to start getting these videos back up, start getting these products out to you all, so that you all can have some guides, a little bit of guidance for your journey, as well as speak with you all, communicate with you all, flesh out the ideas. Maybe there's conversations with multiple people. Maybe there's actual live conversations. We don't know. only time will tell, but I'm just here again to say thank you so much for everyone that has been supporting me so far. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to inspire others and have others to uplift me in just very positive ways, very, very positive ways. So thank you so much. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see from me. If you have any ideas on information, just information that you all want, any people that you might think would enjoy being on my podcast, also send to people that you think will enjoy my podcast. And I just say again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And sending y'all lots of love and keep growing. Bye, y'all. Thank you again.